Mickey, there's so much to ask you. Judy Garland, all your was she, from the very beginning, did you know Judy Garland was going to be a star?
Oh, Judy and I first met at a place called Lawler's Professional School, which I didn't want to go to, on Hollywood Boulevard. And we were both in about the 9th or 10th grade at the time. And Frances Gumm, which was her real name.
Oh, that was her name.
Her real name. She was born in Minnesota and lived in Lancaster for many, many years. And speaking of Lancaster, you know, I just opened up my second yogurt store.
Congratulations.
In Lancaster. TCBY.
I heard.
It means, wait a minute. Get in. It's called TCBY, the country's best yogurt. And I have one in Thousand Oaks and one in Lancaster with the people that I love there.
You'll end up a yogurt magnate.
Yeah. Well, no, it isn't that.
Be great.
I can't stay away from eating it.
Yeah, but also you got 9 wives
It's
to support.
magnificent.
Yeah.
It's the most wonderful product, 96% fat-free. You get all the pleasure and none of the guilts. No, but getting back to Judy, I knew from the very inception of having met Judy Garland that it's really trite to say that there was something special about Judy. She was so magnetic. She was so... It was like she was so touched by the Lord, by a heavenly celestial body of saying that this is I'm me. I love you so much. She professed such love to everybody, Joan. And then, of course, in the waning years of her life, going to London, having people throw garbage at her, a certain hotel in New York that confiscated all of her clothes and her charts. And they seemed to want to have Judy become a martyr of some kind. And I called her about 3 weeks before she passed away and went to London. And I said, hello, Jutes. I always called her Jutes. And she said, hello, baby, where are you? And I said, I'm in New York. She said, I'm up here in Boston. I said, I know, that's why I found you. She said, do you think I can make it? I said, honey, we made Babes in Arms, Strike Up the Band, Girl Crazy, Babes on Broadway, Words and Music. You just take my hand, Judy, and we're going to make it together. And I reached out, kind of over the phone. And I thought I felt for a moment that she had touched it. But she didn't, and 3 weeks later, she was gone. One of the biggest losses, I think, to the entertainment world. And then Liza comes along. Liza Minnelli with Liza, who was this tiny when I first met her, you know, on Judy's show at CBS when Judy had her show, and then becoming this tremendous, great talent. It was fantastic.
That's the wonderful thing.
Yeah. So whenever I see Liza, I realize, and of course I always, every day I realize that Judy is not really gone. She's very close and will be in my heart all my life. I loved her more than anybody in the world.
Would you come back and talk more? Just talk about, there's so many things, I wish I could spend the whole hour just talking to you.
I didn't mean to be so serious about it.
Oh, no, it's not serious, it's wonderful.
What the
There
heck?
are more stories in you.
Listen,
I would like to bring on your wife.
My wife?
Your wife.
Am I married now? Of course
yes,
I am.
you are.
Here's
This is your wife.
Jan.
I know you have to leave.
Sweetheart.
I know the two of you have to leave.
Jan, say hello to everybody. Thank you.
Oh, come back.
We love it. We love it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, and have a nice day.
We'll be right back with Peter Aaron, John Carlin, and Darryl Savard at this message of interest. Wasn't he fabulous?
TV, Los Angeles.
I also want to say that Judy Garland has another very talented daughter called Lorna Luft. because we always talk about Liza, and Lorna's wonderful and a big talent, too. Just throw that. Now, it's all linked up tonight for some reason, because this next performer, this dynamic gentleman, was born in Australia, discovered in Hong Kong by Judy Garland. He then married Liza. It's also incestuous tonight. Before branching out on his own to become one of the most important songwriters and concert attractions on the international music scene. Peter Allen is about to go on tour, and you should see him if you've never